How YT world, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D. That see that is, and I'm coming to you off the it's Saturday. Just got back in from having our post, Valentine's Day, but yeah, because nobody want to be out there in the freezing cold yesterday, but instead we're in the freezing rain today. Family time, like we saw Hard Eyes. That movie was ridiculous and hilarious at the same time, whatever. I might do my little review on that, like a little quick little review on that. I'm trying to think, would it be spoilers on that? I'm not sure because, it's out now, so, whatever. But anyway, we're here because I'm about to do my live reaction right now of The Traitors, Season 3, Episode 8, Up Just Lying. Up Just Lying. So let's see what this about. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to your girl channel, and make sure you share this video, everything on my content, every content on my video, everywhere, to whoever you care. If they don't care, share it anyway. You know my motto. But anyway, let's get into it because this should be nice and juicy. And I am in my cozy robe. So, and you see the ominous red light. Girl's looking kind of stale right now. So yeah, let that ominous red light hide all these dryness. But anyway. Okay, so now we have some clarity on what was happening at the end of that commercial. I believe that Tom Sandoval is not dead, obviously. Has not been murdered, because he's just so over the top with everything. First of all, back to this little dramatic, if you don't murder me tonight, I'm coming for you, and I'm going, like, are you making love to the traitor, Dolores? Are you trying to come for him? Like the ghost was scared of Tori Spelling and freaking, the Wayans family movie, scary movie. Remember, she was trying after the ghost. She was like, "Come here, ghost." The ghost was like, "Oh." Are you trying to do that to the ghost? I mean, to the Traitors? Like, I promise you, I'll find you, and when I find you, ooh, revenge will be a dish best served cold when I get my hands and I wrap my hands around you. Like really over the top. Girl, are you dead? Because this was a dead type of quote. Like, yeah, you didn't do much, but at least you could save this line for theatrics of the opening of the show. But everybody else turned around and did what they were supposed to do. Fool Tom Sandoval up there freaking already around like this, like he praying at a Baptist church. You praying as a kid at the Baptist church. You say put your head down and you just like this. See, you literally like that, Tom. Like literally a fool. I must say that. But here's the morning time right now, so I'm about to see who arrives at breakfast. Sam, don't put your foot in your mouth. Talk about something. I don't think the Traitors are as smart as they think they are. I'm getting good at this game. I was born in the city of Tehran. Like, what? I ain't even the freaking, me. Everybody know me off this camera or whatever. Know me. I don't need no speech. That's my motto all the way. Like, no, I just need to answer. I don't need no speech. And he about to give speeches. That's why I put him on pause with that pink Pepto-Bismol, friggin' Pink Panther looking ass suit, okay? You're on pause right now. Ciara coming in. Girl, you can go tonight. You can go. Talk about some, how big dick is Rob? Rob and Big D is not what I have in the same sentence as showing some balls or anything like that. I don't want to like just say he's like, dang, he got balls. Nah, just don't add balls in there. Don't add anything about balls, Rob, or anything about it being big. Now he getting big. He being big since we last seen him from his previous Survivor. You know, not previous, but his first ever Survivor when he met Amber. Like big and Rob equals like, you know, obviously older size and all that, but putting a big D after that, we were eating. It's breakfast. But you still up there giving him kudos after you was the one hyping him up and he turned out to be a traitor, and you still pumping him up at breakfast. I think there's a little bit of a rookie move. But it's too late. It's kind of like you've too far gone. So everybody about to come back and be like, Ciara, you were on the table. Speaking of us at the table, you were on the table a couple of times ago, you know. We ain't think about it. No more Cage Boys left. Coffin Girl is still here, though. So we want to see. Britney says she's going to put her full trust in Danielle. She's like, I pretty much trust that she's a faithful. Pretty much. But she did say, I'm going to put my full trust in Danielle, and obviously she's going to help me out. We're going to see where this goes. Sam, you're absolutely right. Listening more than talking. Zip this, open up this. Actually, yeah, your actions will come out. Like, literally, actions speak louder than words. And when you sit back and listen to these hoes talk, and you see how these hoes talking and see how these hoes moving, you know how to make your next move, or you know how to retract. You know? Good on Sam. But do I believe him for this game? We will see. Britney rolled her eyes up when Tom walking, Gabby walking, and she basically get the spill like, if you see Alan, then you survive. If you didn't see Alan, you saw the traitors, obviously you're dead. She said she's worried about Chrishell because obviously that would lead to nothing with her gone. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl, for giving us our little tea. That if we did go that way, thank you. But why Tom come through the door like he's something Joker or something? You talking about something? I'm not the last. Oh, you thought it was like a juggle between you? Boy, you're not the last, and you were not the first. You were right in the middle, exactly where you are in this game. You ain't do nothing like Rob or nothing yesterday. Turn that light back on. This light back on, yes. Thank you. You ain't do nothing that deep in this game. That we gonna be like, oh yeah, oh they didn't get rid of Tom. I can't believe it. Boy, you are not that useful in this game at the moment. You're right at the moment right now. You just made way on a good opportunity because it was just that obvious of an open book opportunity. Let's see how you move going forward, though. Okay, Sam. Okay, Sam. Talk about some. Tom accidentally just slipped up and helped with his stuff. Like, he didn't even know he was helping. He was like, I saw some big trendy shoes that none of you guys will be wearing. Because he calling y'all traitors. He go, Danielle. Okay. When he said that you guys would not, or none of you guys will wear. Okay. That's the first one I would have been like. So you know he was talking to the traitors, and you the first one to respond. Antennas up, but nobody paid attention. She was like, okay, yeah, you right, I wouldn't win. Like one of the traitors in UK, as soon as he said, traitors, and she went like this. By, you know, your reflex of, sometimes your reflex just like, it just make you do like that. You got to look for those kinks too. I mean, those little things that people do. And sometimes your reflex is just like, it reminded me of Martin show when Gina was trying to check when they went on a double date. This is besides the point. When they went on a double date with their exes from high school, and at the end of the date they stopped breaking down and it stopped becoming bad. They stopped being competitive with each other and try to make each other jealous. And then that's when Martin's ex-girlfriend just was trying to tell him off, and Gina was like, "Excuse me, Miss Thing." She was like, "Huh?" "Excuse me, Miss Thing, huh?" I'm sorry, that part cracked me up because it's like, "Huh?" Like, I know you said, "Huh?" I'm sorry, it reminded me of that. Y'all gotta watch that episode. Tanya Nicole, I love you more. And whenever you pass, I got you there. Keep it on the car now. On the chill now. On the chill. Yeah, that's my favorite episode, but one of them out of plenty. But anyway, Sam, is this your episode where you're gonna die? Are you gonna get murdered later on this episode? Because you get a little bit scary for Danielle. She's like, oh, tread lightly, Carolyn, tread lightly. Because he's talking about stuff. If nobody can describe the way that that Island looked and what he was specifically wearing when they saw him, then obviously you know who the traitor is. Is this going to be the dumbest way to finally get Carolyn caught? Because everybody thinks she's just so kooky and she would never, you know, too emotional to be a traitor. Never. Is this the way they're going to get her caught up? Danielle is shaking like hell, yeah. And Carolyn is actually shaking like hell too at this daggone on the breakfast table. She came in third, and they all like, "So what happened? What's your experience?" She like, you know, I was like looking, and I was in the church. I was like, "It's scary in here," and like, "No, don't take me. I don't want to go." See, I was like, "That's what you said, Carolyn." That's what you said, Carolyn. Yeah, girl, I done. I said, "Don't take me. It's scary. I don't want to be here. No, it's not my time to go." And oh my God, Carolyn, you're getting caught up at this table because she was like, "Oh, okay. What was Alan wearing?" It supposed to be Sam leading the Jane, but Ciara was like, "What was Alan wearing?" And she's like, yeah. Commercial break. Let me see how she get out of this. Tom, you are an idiot. Why would you be giving her help if you're looking for a traitor? You have to have the show on you that hard that you have to have it on you for the wrong reason. You were winning some kudos point, but now you back to your delusional psycho self as well. Let me take all that back. Nah, that's what it is. Like, you gonna help her out? He was wearing Sam like, no, Sam like, no, but no, let her finish. No, but she has to say it. Here go Tom. He's like, I can't. Don't go. Check that. Like, he just had to get it out. He have to get it out. He just like a big old baby. Has to get it out when you say stop. But stop back talking. But did I tell you? I told you not to. But I didn't. It's like, shut up. Shut up. Put the shot to the up. All the way up. You know? Just do that. And everybody was just like, Sam just shaking his head like, yeah, Tom, are you the traitor? Because that was a whole sabotage, like you helping your partner out. And I don't know why people still looking at her like she is just a little kooky and frazzled. And just, I guess she was nervous, but she's on, here go Gabby, she's on that pass and fail line, but yeah, I guess she passed. Nah, if you on the pass and fail line to me, you failed. And she ain't on no past part of nothing. Just because you was in this situation don't mean you describe a goddamn thing. Because you sat here at this table and shook all the time. You didn't never describe nothing. Tom helped you. Medieval time. Just an idiot. She would have been on the list. So it was Chrishell, bye-bye. Off to sell that way. I heard sunset was soon to come. Right on that way. scurry on. And move on. Yeah, she was like, can I ask why you chose me? Girl, we choose anybody. You just up next. But Danielle was the only one that had her game face on. She was like, handing her the letter. Here's the letter. We had to do what we came to do, which is part of the game to get rid of faithfuls. And we have done it. The job is done. Goodbye. I'm sorry, that part funny is crap, young. And then he go, girl, you was just too faithful, girl. Carolyn, girl, you're so faithful. Danielle just like, the job is done. Like, she just into character so much. But Chrishell, they all do say, we're not shocked about Danielle. Well, not all, but she did. We're not shocked about Danielle. And she said she's not shocked about Danielle because her and Ciara have been talking about Danielle. Well, bye-bye, girl, bye-bye. Because she getting rid of y'all crew. So the ones that was up in the little bench outside talking in the cold. Talking. And when Carolyn came and joined y'all where she was on one about Danielle and was going along, she was crying too much. Yeah, that's not her boyfriend, but she cried like her long boyfriend. Like he died enough. Yeah, all that crew is snatched because she snatched Chrishell and is Ciara about to be snatched as well? I wonder. And all the people that was talking and thinking, Danielle. Already though. But Carolyn, I'm sorry. I still would have piggybacked on the, you didn't really describe anything, Carolyn. Even Gabby should be at this point. Like, I know you're my friend, but you ain't really described what was going on in church. Like, literally. But she probably know the game within the game, you know. Let her drag me along as much as possible, then we're going to get her at the fire. Pretty much. Ciara talking big trash. Tom Sandoval was like, I mean, Chrishell was never doing nothing but jumping on the bandwagon when she at the point where everybody was basically like she had no point of being on a bandwagon to make a vote. Other than that, she was making stupid votes about me. They was like, it's a personal bandana, Tom. How? When Tom been voting the way he's supposed to vote, and all you've been doing is put my name for the past couple votes. That, I think hers was personal. He was like, I'm going to miss her digs at me. Oh, I'm going to miss Chrishell too. I'm going to miss her personal digs. I was cracking up laughing. I'm sorry, but that whole guy what you got. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. And then Ciara was like, well, you could say the same thing about Britney. Britney piped up trying to defend Chrishell. And Tom was end up defending you, and you called him an idiot through this whole beginning of the chain. And he was like, nah, but Britney do hold her own, and she actually do say something to speak up at the table, though. So that's a lie. And Ciara rolled her eyes. Uh-oh, Ciara. You effed up all around from last night to the morning to now. Why you creating more enemies? She wasn't even thinking about you probably. And you still going along with that Britney thing, knowing that you got played in the first half. I mean, in the first, what am I trying to say? First of all, you got played by Rob. Then you found out you got played by Rob, and then you still playing Rob game by still going for Britney right now, just putting some darts on her, knowing that they already got the traitor. So you still trying to put darts on Britney, cause you must know it's you. Tom, you're an idiot. I said, in the words of you American people, get rich or die trying. They was like, okay, 50 Cent, Ciara. Go ahead, 50 Cent. And then Tom, Alice said, be a doll and do it quickly, please. Like, please hurry up. Meet me out front. Be a doll and do it quickly. Hickle Tom, do it quickly. Do it quickly. saying, Tom, the key was doll. The clue was doll. He was like, do it quickly. Do it quickly. Doll young, he's so stupid. Be cracking me up, yeah. All right, Ciara, you getting a little bit of brain now that you're not clouded and not manipulated by the brain of the operations. Now you're not throwing out everything. And what's up with Tom? Get some sense about him. He said, I shouldn't have been here. No wonder why he on a tangent. If I think Dolores was a traitor, I wouldn't have been here. She would have killed me. Or she probably would not have killed you because that would have been too obvious because she's been voting your name. So why would I kill you if I've been putting Tom's name for 2 banishments already? Or she could be doing the opposite. But he totally thinks that he would have been dead if she was a traitor. So that rules her out. And now he was all like, Danielle and Carolyn, what was that thing that you and Danielle went through? Because let's revisit that. Because we just wasn't thinking. Our minds were clouded with everything else. So let's revisit it. And Dylan was like, we don't have enough information right now for anything else. So at least we got that to start with. It's something to start with because we don't have enough information to do anything else or to put anybody else out there. So that's something. Dylan, you could go. You could definitely go too. And Ciara's trying to get some daggone brain. Now she's trying to come back and talk about something. We're going to split up the Big Brother crew because they're too much of an alliance together. You weren't a whole one? Like, y'all was a whole freaking squad of brainwashies. You know, y'all was literally Rob's survival season. Like, literally of cult followers. Literally. Okay? 2 people together is so scary. But a whole cult of y'all at the freaking table for banishment, it was nothing. It was just, we're friends. We're friends too. We've known each other for years now. But I'ma still get that girl out, girl. Like, you know, get that A out, girl, if she's a traitor. I'm sure Britney will feel that way about Danielle. If she feel like she is a traitor, going to still get her out. No matter how many times, you know. So we're going to see where this goes at, you know. Ciara getting the brain at the right and the wrong time. Because you've been effing up since the beginning of this episode. I'm just saying. Keep writing that check, girl. It's the nursery rhyme time. You know, just like the UK game, this game for their prize pot, which I always be like, yeah. You know, let's fast forward to the management plans because that's all I care about. But anyway, we got to get through this. And they basically have to, if you watch the UK one, you know what I'm saying, and I shouldn't have to repeat myself. But for the people that's casuals in the US and only watch the US Traitors, they have a whole bunch of different select dolls all around and throughout the castle. The people that stays inside the castle, the ones are able to possibly win the shield. The ones not in the castle, just doing all the hunting and everything, you know, like outside or whatever, they are the ones that can possibly be up for murder. But anyway, each doll is going to have nursery rhymes that in different languages or backwards. And they basically have to sound the same or make the same tune and sound of the doll inside this old translating record player, golden record player. And the record player is going to actually spit out what the actual words in forward, you know, progress. Like literally they're going to unscramble the hymn that you're like humming. And then you'll get the correct song and then you say it to Alan and he'll make sure it's correct for the riddle, I guess he gives you, I believe. Yeah, that one. Okay, that's it for now. Oh, that's all. I wanted to say something else. Danielle was like, yeah, we on this trust thing or whatever. Like, what are you doing? This fool has bought the chair in the kitchen to climb it to get some freaking cinnamon crunch breakfast sticks. Get your butt down from there. You can't make this up. But anyway, happy Valentine's Day to me. Post Valentine's. Next day with kids. But anyway, she all like, speaking of that trust thingy thing or whatever, like, yeah. Carolyn said one day at a time, and Danielle said, me too, girl, because I know you've been itching to get rid of Britney, but I'm going to make sure I be on the shield side, because she heard up and rushed that. She heard up and rushed that little paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock.
Paper, scissors.
She ended up rushing that. Dre said, rock. Okay, I'm on the team. She wanted to be on the shield team. Not just because of Britney, just also so you have no reason why you're not murdered as well. And they're going to start to get suspicious that you're not murdered. Because they would think that you would be an easy target for murder. So why wouldn't they get rid of you? You know, you don't want that to be a question as well. But we're going to get this little Britney thing, the main reason why you're doing it. But girl, you're doing it myself too. But anyway, she got on that team. And then you have Carolyn, Gabby, Dylan. Dolores is always on the wrong side of every bad possible game strategy in this game. And then we have Sam go wah 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 wah, not with his buddy no more. All right, Britney boo. We gonna see if both of y'all put your foot in your mouth, because you up for murder and Dylan up for murder and Gabby up for murder. They're going sideswipe Dolores, but Sam coming in with them theories, I don't know. That could be a possibility of you going if that team does not win. And then Dylan, I mean, come on, Dylan. And then Gabby, sidekick. But she's possibly safe because she's a sidekick. Nobody's even looking for a daggone doll at all to say nothing back for them to unscramble Young. All they doing is looking for the shield because they in the freaking house from hell, because he always have that freaking house with some disgusting stuff inside. Yeah, and they went in his cabin and they got dolls spitting. I hate you. I'm going to kill you. It's like water spitting out freaking serpent dolls and stuff, and they just like, forget all this. We just look for the shield. It got to be a doll big enough to fit a shield. And Dylan and that team waiting by the phone. Just all waiting by the phone. They like, where the shield at? After the door. This is hilarious. It's got to be the worst of all time of any franchise, of them not caring about no money and not thinking about getting no money. That's crazy. They need to make these competitions way more important to win the competition. Like, literally. Don't include the shields with the competition. You got to do something in some way for them to earn it. But they have to play the game and get through it and, you know, be competitive. It's too easy to just be like, yeah. Tom Sandoval is a fool. Yawn, shnyat, yawn.
Show me where you are. Show me where you are.
Yeah, that is funny as crap, man. Oh, you like that little feature, little bobblehead back there? Yeah, that was funny as crap. Sandoval is funny. He the only one that's caring about the mission to even try to get them to find anything. And then he gonna say I need someone to stay by the phone so that I can go get another one. Come in, Ivar. Ivar on the phone like, hello? I like, Ivar, why is you by the on? You got a tune? You about to get him a tune? No, I just hang the phone up and go get him a tune, young. What are you doing, young? Oh, booze. He said, don't let Tom bully you. Go ahead. That's funny as crap. Oh, y'all. Talk about some. I'm the only one that's musically inclined on my team. So in this whole house in general. So I don't know who's gonna get this. Britney was like, he wants to seize this moment so bad that it's to our disadvantage and our disdain in our earsight. He wants to claim this moment so bad. She just cannot stand Tom Sandoval. Like literally. I think you low-key a fan of his show franchise, too. And you've been watching it, and you agree just with Chrishell and all them. So you came in already with this biasness towards him as well. But he don't make it no better how stupid he been acting in the show. Oh, Nikki. I'm sorry, that's funny. Britney says she has memories full of Tom Sandoval's of her to fill her up for many moons, because she did not get the shield. Of course, Ciara see this teddy bear in the ground with leaves on it. Hi, press me, please. I'm Chauncey. And she sees Chauncey on the ground. Chauncey, where you been all my life? And she found that shield in there. That chain hanging from the back. Of course the teddy bear gonna have a chain. All the freaking teddy bears be having a gold chain hanging, and most of the daggone shirts that, you know, my son be wearing and all that they be making or whatever in the stores. You be seeing them teddy bears with the chain. Of course it's gonna be on that. Couldn't have been no other doll. But Ciara want that smoke. She want that smoke. She talking about some F all these traitors. I think Danielle and Britney playing a good game. F all of them and F all the traitors and the high horse that they came here on. And that, like, girl, we came here in the same Jeep together. We ain't get on no high until we was picked. Any, many, many more around the circle at the banishment table yet. What high horse we came on? High horsepower? Girl, she on one. Here you go with that freaking soft threats. And then you're going to be eating a bowl of cereal right with them, right sitting right next to them, eating a bowl of cereal like you did last time when you got out the coffin. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get them traitors. They don't know who they F they messing with. The F and mother F and all that. All them F-bombs for white girl. You know that how Jamin said, all the muscles for what? Big brother? All them F-bombs for what, girl? To do what? Nothing like literally. Here go Tom. Oh, who got the shield? Oh, did everybody see who got the shield? I was like, everybody saw who has the shield. You was too busy going, yep, 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 yep. Yeah. Now that that game is over, they was able to end up getting the 20 grand, 5,000 each. At the end, you know, they start getting it back together, getting whipped in shape. Thank you to Tom Sandoval, because if it wasn't for him, man, the freaking narrator of the whole entire mission, y'all wouldn't have nothing. They just tearing up the Jane looking for freaking shields and never check the outside or around the house. Whew. Come on. So it looks like Danielle, Britney, and Ciara are on the hot seat on the table tonight. Even if one of them, whoever gets banished tonight, it's not looking good for Danielle and Britney's sake. Because even if, and especially Danielle's sake, because even if you get rid of Ciara tonight and then they end up banishing Britney the next time, who's going to be left? It's going to be Danielle. Do you start looking somewhere else, or do you go, is it Big Brother? Or is it somebody else that we're not looking at? Do we have to revisit Dolores? Do we have to, you know, look at Carolyn? I mean, because nobody ever brought her name up. Will we get one of those moments where they start thinking like, is she really delusional? Like, you know, we think she is because she's been sliding through. And then are they going to revisit that she got help from Tom Sandoval on describing Alan's outfit the night of the freaking funeral? Not the casket funeral. but the ceremony, the wedding ceremony, you know, like in the church. The red wedding, shall I say? Game of Thrones. But, yeah, which was very sad. Red wedding, by the way. So sad. Some people stopped watching the whole season after the red wedding. I had to see Revenge through. Shout out to Arya. Okay, now that tangent is gone. Yes. Would they come and revisit this with Carolyn? Like, we never said your name one time other than the argument you had with Danielle. And then would they start putting two and two together if they figure out Danielle eventually? Would they be like, well, they had a vicious fight were there two traitors? I mean, were there two traitor women fighting amongst each other, just like Bob the drag queen and Rob? Nah, it's gonna shake out, but come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I want Traitors to win this time. I'm tired of the people winning the season. Like, come on. Traitors win this time. Once again, Tom Sandoval is digging, and I'm sorry, but this is the Tom episode, for real. Is this fool about to still stay a distraction, or is he going to be murdered? Because he's just too distracting. I mean, he's so distracting that he's definitely useless to the traitors and also useless to the faithfuls. So they know not to even mess his way unless they just want him out just because he's a bad faithful. But at this point, they don't care about him being a bad faithful. They care about actually getting a traitor. So, but that would be a waste of murder if they do murder. Or bad him, period. But this fool literally going to say, girls historically are better cheaters because they are good socially. Danielle said, wow, that came out of your mouth, Tom. He said, I meant traitors. No, you meant cheaters. Gabby said, I know you know. Ciara, like, I know you know, Tom. I know you. Once again, Tom Sandoval is distracting the table from what they really need to be talking about. Well, anyway, back on track. Hilarious, I know. Alan's in the back like, oh, Tom. Oh. Like, he has to have a key going home every night, I swear. Well, Ciara, you fought as hard as you possibly could, but it was going to happen, girl, regardless. And I believe this vote right now, because I haven't seen yet, but I think this vote is going to go against you, girl. And I believe, one, you irritated Sam, and Ivar did not like the language that you just used. You said respectfully, but that's bullshit. Because he said, I believe that Bob the drag queen and I believe Rob convinced you to go in the coffin. And if I was just thinking back when they was trying to get Carolyn to go in the coffin, if they had put Carolyn in the coffin and they killed all the rest of the people and Carolyn was left, Carolyn, your game would have just been chewed up just like that. So Bob, the drag queen, knew exactly what he was doing because he already knew that people thought you were kooky and was not thinking about you, that he had to figure out a way for them to start putting your name out there because it was not going to work with him just saying your name at all because people were not convinced that this lady could ever be a traitor. So I think he knew what he was doing when he said Carolyn go in the coffin because he would never ask Danielle to be in the coffin. It was funny. But they all like, it got to be a girl. Come on. Like, it got to be somebody that's playing the background. And because you already had two outspoken people. So it has to be somebody that's being shy, never bring, playing the back, whatever, backfield characters of the main characters that just got out. So they look like they leaning with Ciara. And most of them leaning with on her because, she's throwing too many names out there that she need to vote for. She threw Danielle out there out of nowhere. And she threw Britney out there, which she already act like she got a disdain for anyway. And Dolores is going to go exactly where everybody else is going to go. Especially she got the advice of Dylan about, well, Dylan's talking about Britney actually. So I don't know. Maybe she might say Britney. Tom Sandoval like, probably Ciara. Because they talk about some of that F you and all that stuff that you was doing in the cast, in the coffin was bad, but at the same time, and it's your personality, but at the same time, it was a little bit predictable, like premeditated. That's what Sam used. And I'm like, good on you, Sam, because she already had it in her head what she was going to say as soon as they said, Jeremy, what speech would you like? Or Nikki, what you want to say? And then here goes Ciara. She was thinking about it the whole time. F you. Should I go soft or should I go hard? Fight or flight? Fight. And that's what she said. It's fight. It's either fight or flight. And I choose to fight. But you know, fight or flight is, it's like kill to be killed. Yeah. But anyway, I had more thoughts on that, but it is what it is. Let's see this. Is this the last, I believe, banishment where they actually going to reveal whether they are traitor or a faithful or traitor? And then after that, they just going to be guessing who is or not a traitor. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it going to be the last 8? When it happened? When they just... I forgot. I got to go back and see what he said. If it's down to the last 8, that they basically going to be like, y'all just going to have to figure out whether you got all the traitors out or not. But Danielle, she surprised me. She put that out there like Jeremy was in the coffin, and he was the one that was the only one talking about Danielle's name. And Danielle was like, I don't understand. Like, I was shocked when Jeremy said my name. And on top of that, if you look at it, all of my people that I've been close with has been murdered. Ayan, even Jeremy at that time, Derek, Bob the drag queen. Like, all of my people have been murdered that I really want to be in this game. It's no point I would not do that. I would not murder the people that I'm close with in the game. That just makes no sense. I am a faithful, you guys. And she was really believable. Her tone did not go high, and her tone did not go lower, and she did not shake or nothing like that. But, you heard me? When I said she did not shake, she did not quiver. That's what you need to be looking at, y'all. When she explained herself, she did not go high. She did not go low. She did not shake, or she did not quiver. She did not do any of that. Danielle, she said it straight with her chest. That's what you should be looking at. I'm just singing because it's been a singing episode. All right, let's see the results. Yeah. Well, there we go, you guys. Her speech was not powerful whatsoever. She just basically reiterated and regurgitated what they were saying at the table to get her last lick back of, I don't succumb to nobody. I'm my own self. My mom raised a strong biat. By the way, raising a strong biat don't have nothing to do with you being smart playing this game on winner. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a winner, you have to change your outside reality of your personality to inside the game. Keep some of your personality, but you want to exactly like model it for the people around you. Manipulate them with a different personality for this game. You can be yourself afterward when you're holding that check. You know, this wasn't a game for you, and I understand that. Back to swimming, you know, and all that shopping on, you know, wherever you're from, you know, not sailing Sunset, she sailed that way, but you go this way right here, okay? Sunset Boulevard somewhere, and you go back to the summer house, okay? We gonna see you in the summer, all right? I might watch your season just to see what you are in your season, but I heard in your season you was kind of like on some Ninja F coonery stuff. I mean, shout out to It's Rocks. Ninja F coonery on your show. So I don't know if I'm gonna be irritated or I'm gonna be a fan of you. We're gonna see. But right now, Sam turned around like, yeah, we messed up. No, you messed up. Sam go wah 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 wah. You messed up because you try to say that out loud like that, like everybody else wasn't gonna pinpoint. You was talking all day. Let's go for Ciara. Don't lose the focus off Ciara. Don't lose the focus off Ciara. And now Ciara out there. Are they going to put it back on you? Like, Sam, you went so hard for trying to get out Ciara, you know? Just like they put it on West. West, you went so hard to get out Nikki. And she wasn't a traitor. I believe you just taking the focus off of us and you just think about numbers. Are they going to do that to Sam? We're going to see, but how they responded at this table right now and after she then walked off. Let's see. First of all, I want to say, Carolyn, why are you looking at Tom Sandoval like this? When he said, you know who has the shield? And Gabby and Tom's like, yeah, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. And then she go like this. In Tom's face, girl, you're looking like you're a traitor. And Tom might bring it up. I would not be surprised if Tom bring that up and be like, Carolyn, you was looking at me so hard like you was looking for a crack in my face. I know I'm normally the guy that spilled things, but you was asking me to shield, like who had the shield so intensely. That was kind of weird. And you was looking straight in my face. And Gabby's going to be there to back it up like, you're my girl, but you were looking really hard and you did question us a little tad bit too much. Whatever. That was suspicious. And then y'all sitting on the couch and here go Carolyn. Carolyn, run. She was like, oh my God, run, Danielle, run. Shut up. Just talk normal. They're sitting there having a conversation. She was like, Carolyn, we good? We good? They go in the daggone book, in the sitting room where the bookcase is. And freaking Ivar, Sam, and Dylan is in the bookcase. Don't you think you're gonna look a little sus? And they was all like, come in, thinking that somebody was trying to come in there. And he comes out and Carolyn like, oh my God, Danielle, run. Oh my God, like, oh. Playing with your ponytail, suspicious number one. Like you start playing with your hair a lot because you don't know what to do and you don't know what to talk about, what to pick up on, which I was talking about. It's awkward. They both sat in awkward silence and she just making these faces like. And Danielle was like, she's the most natural about it. Danielle was like, who in there with you? Who in there? Because they could have looked suspicious sitting there talking and then they just dropped it. So she had to be the one that like hype up the moment at the moment. Because Carolyn is good for nothing when it comes to helping getting yourself out of awkward situations. She just stay awkward, just like. Danielle was like, who was in there with you? Who you in there with? Oh, Ivar and Sam. She was like, okay. That's a little sus, but okay. He was like, stop playing with me. She was like, I'm not playing. That's a little sus, but okay. Y'all just sitting in there and in the behind the bar, like okay. In the wine room, in the wine cellar, okay. They having strategy talk because they like it has to be two female traitors because look, obviously we got rid of the two male traitors, so obviously it has to be two female traitors. I hope they change up next season and make it all men traitors or all female traitors or like switch it up because everybody's gonna go and say, okay, of course it's two men or it's two females or whatever. And Danielle is looking kind of like your friend Dylan looking back at you, so you know it's time for Dylan to go. Right? It's about time for Dylan to go, probably, because he's on to you too much. And that's another one in the books of closeness to you. Okay? It's time for Dylan to go. Because in order to stay closer to you, it could be put on as Britney is getting rid of the people that's close to you, Danielle, so she can be closer to you and you could be closer to her. And that could be another one they can banish because of it. If Dylan is murdered. Dylan's going to have to be murdered tonight. He's get close to you, Danielle, unless you could convince him otherwise, because he think he should not be in this game whatsoever because Rob was keeping it safe. And he was, but he's still in this game because somebody keeping him safe. He thought he was gone this go round and somebody kept him safe. That's why he really getting suspicious. And then he like, I wonder if the shaking and stuff like that is an act. No, I think Danielle shakes a lot. And I bet you in the round table, she can literally convince them of her shaking because they constantly see her doing it all day. Like, she's always cold. The castle is cold. She's just always like she have low blood, low iron. That's most black mothers. FYI, most black mothers, definitely me, especially after losing 2 paints in my blood during birthing my son, and I almost literally lost my life. I'm always shaking. I have a heater under my desk at work and everything. But anyway, the point is, black mothers, most of us have low iron and low blood. So we're going to shake with the wind, you know? Any little light, whoo, it's cold. Turn that heat up to 3,000, you know? Like, literally. So she might convince you out of not thinking it's her. It has it forward like, oh, Danielle is about to get it. She about to get it. And that's the way they be playing you for the next episode. Then the next episode it'd be like, well, Sam the one that threw out that name. Could it be one more male? Could it be one more male and another female? Is it 3 male traitors? You know, like, is it a female traitor? But I don't know, because Dolores been sitting pretty. You know, Gabby, I keep thinking it's Gabby, you know. So we're going to see where this go. I ain't falling for that. Because everybody keeps saying, oh, Danielle crying, her theatrics and all that. And still, no, nothing. So is this her moment? We're going to see the next episode if she has a moment of like a lot of stuff leading up. Is this the moment where stuff leading up and coming back and people putting stuff back? Like, Danielle, backtrack. Jeremy, backtrack. Shaking, crying. What Ciara said out her mouth. I mean, she was fighting for her life, so of course she's going to throw everybody under the bus. Because she threw Britney under the bus and then she threw Danielle under the bus. So, I mean, I don't know if we can believe her all the way. We're going to see them. Oh. What a dilemma we're in right now. So the episode ends just now off of Traitors in the Torrid. Why is this piece of hair keep sticking up? It's getting on my nerves. But Traitors in the Torrid. Carolyn and Danielle cannot get along. They have been getting along this whole episode, but right now the thing about to be after all out because Danielle's trying to convince her that Britney needs to be the target. Absolutely, actually agree with that. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Either kill Dylan or kill Sam or Ivar. Sam or Ivar. I would say Sam could get killed, actually, because maybe you could convince Dylan. Maybe you can convince Dylan that actually, like, no, I might not be here. I might go with Britney on this. And Ivar would still remember we was thinking about Danielle and Britney's together, you know, gamers. So we got to split that up, you know. So we was going for Ciara or Britney. Maybe we would finish the job with Britney, and maybe Dylan would have no choice because he don't have them balls like bossing around. He don't got that big D ball, you know, energy that Ciara was talking about in the morning that Boston Rob has to just call it out like that, especially if he think you're a friend. He just gonna listen to the table and listen to you, and you can possibly convince him. So I think if you do murder, you definitely need to murder another guy, because murdering any of the other females, especially the ones that you know that had to be on your team, like, it's gonna narrow it down if they know who was in the house, in the cabin, that could possibly have a shield. They was protected because nobody should tell anybody, right? And they're gonna know possibly who on their team could have been a traitor. So that just doesn't seem right to me. I would think recruiting would be better, actually, because you can recruit Britney, even though you're gonna have a hard time explaining to her that, girl, I want you on my team because, you know, I want you to win this money with us, and girl, I know you recruited me because I'm in a hot seat right now and then you need to get yourself out. So is this the ultimate payback for what you have done? What I have done to you in the reindeer games? Yeah, girl, yeah. It is the ultimate payback. I mean, she said she's the slow killer. Like she will drag it on to the perfect time and then swipe that ass. So she see all the votes that could have been on Britney, but it was focused on Ciara at that point. And she like, we got to let them catch a female traitor. And the one that's close that they keep talking about is me and Britney. I need to let them catch her so that they can stop thinking it's me. But if you do that, Danielle, would they be like, y'all both two traitors together? But why would they do that? That would be too obvious. You know? Or maybe they might be like, oh, she was close to all of them and Britney probably convinced her to kill all the rest of them around you, and we can leave us in and it'll look like you're a faithful, because why would you do that to the people that's close around you? Like, would they end up doing that, or would they might be like, okay, it was Britney, so that's another gamer down off of Big Brother. So what's up, Bravo world? What's all y'all random other people? Now we can focus on random other people because we got one of the Big Brother down now. So to me, it could be that way if they recruit Britney, but Carolyn is not having it. And she's talking about something. If anything, it'll be Gabby that I'll be in here with. So Gabby could then now spit Danielle's name even more out there. You haven't been protecting her, Carolyn, which I guess you shouldn't, because if they're gonna bring up something that happened, you got to tell the truth about it. But you ain't do nothing to dodge it. You ain't bring no other name up to possibly dodge and put some other name out there. You just kept, okay, yeah, oh, really? Yeah. I mean, so it's like, should she trust you and Gabby? That hoe ain't coming in either. And everybody know it won't be Dolores because all the housewives are gone. But do we revisit Dolores? Because all the housewives are gone. And then if I was Danielle, if they try to use that against me at the table on the banishment next episode, I'd be like, all my people are gone except for Britney from Big Brother. But like, so it got to be one of, like, you know, basically, never mind. I effed that thing up because obviously all of y'all not gone. It's you or Britney, basically. But Dolores, if it get down to Britney and Danielle and Britney leaves, Danielle could then use, like, I'm in the same boat as Dolores. All of our people are gone. My Big Brother people and my closest allies. I mean, clearly I'm faithful. Like, come on, y'all. Clearly I'm faithful. I have no one else here. Other than, I mean, it's nice meeting y'all, whatever. And it's nice being, you know, becoming somewhat, you know, companions with y'all. But the people that I'm close with, that I know for years, like, they're all gone. How could it be me? Literally. And then they should focus their efforts on something else. So we're going to see how this go. But from the episode, it's like Carolyn was giving Danielle these vicious, hard, pissed off eyes. Is that the pissed off eyes? Like, I want everyone to focus in on Danielle, on me looking at Danielle, staring her down like how dare she put my name up for banishment? And you said I could trust you, but you up there put my name. And then Danielle's like, but Danielle comes to the table with that stupid top hat, that freaking tan hat has made his appearance again. Is that a bad luck hat or a good luck hat? Either way, it's a horrible one. But she come looking raggedy and stressed out again. Her hair all over her face with the hat on her head, like at the table. And then she get this the fakest mouth cover up ever. And then her expression wasn't even that like shocking. It was just like, it's like, girl, did Britney leave? Did Britney get caught? Did Carolyn, was Carolyn punked into or convinced very, very hard? I mean, Danielle having a panic attack in the freaking turret. Like, please believe me, please. Oh, I wish you would believe me. I want both of us to go to the final two. Please believe me, please believe me. girl, she ain't got no beliefs to give anymore. Ever since Rob did that and everybody turned on each other and you was putting her name out there first, ain't no more beliefs to give for you. I mean, you did that to yourself, girl. So in that case, will Danielle just take Carolyn out and just throw her name out there, or, you know, try to force her name to be out there? Or would she take Gabby out and Carolyn give her the eyesight, because she probably convinced Danielle to just let Gabby. Okay, if I can gain your trust, this is how I can gain your trust. Yes, you can have Gabby in here since you think Britney is, you know, such and such close to me. I'll let you have Gabby. Then you understand that I'm really here to go to the end with you. And then they get Gabby, and then she on the outside talking to all her little squad, like, Gabby's been acting weird ever since that. Like, she's literally been, yeah, Gabby. And then Gabby get banished, and then Carolyn shoot Danielle to look like, I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get back to the turret. That's my theory, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video with everyone. All right? I'll holla. I'm about to edit this thing and put that thing out there. Till next time, I can out. Wait.